Hello viewers, in today's video we will learn how to add error bars in the origin, or you can say using the origin software. Usually origin can draw error bars on a graph to indicate error or uncertainty in a reported measurement. So the errors can also be reported in the form of percentage or in the form of standard deviation. So the standard error and standard deviation are both measures of variability, and the standard deviation describes the variability within a single sample, and the standard error estimates the variability across multiple samples of a data. And just like standard deviation, standard error is a measure of variability, as I told you earlier. However, the difference is that standard deviation describes the variability within a single sample, while a standard error describes variability across multiple samples of a data. Okay, now let's begin how to add error bar in our observation, or in our graphs, or in our bar diagrams. Okay, now if you see here, on the x-axis we have pH, on the y-axis is our data, and this is my error. So what you have to do, you have to right click and go to the properties. Okay, and here you have to choose this long name is error and the unit is percentage removal. So here in the last designation you have to choose y error. Okay, and it depends on which axis you are putting error, and then you will say okay, and then you will go here, and here also you have to go to the properties and choose plot designation as y error. And after this, it depends upon you to either you want to show in the form of a line, or either you would want to show in the form of a bar diagram. Okay, I will show you both the ways. So now I am going to choose the column, and here you can see that it is now being shown. Now you can play to change the spacing. For example, I choose the spacing as 30, and then I apply. Okay, and similarly here on the error, I want to choose this line as 2 or 3, suppose 3, and I will say apply. Then you can see, okay, better to choose thing 1. Then you can see these errors, and the cap you can put, let's suppose 12. Okay, so it looks a bit better. And then you can even change the pattern. For example, you choose this pattern, okay, or we can choose another pattern. Okay, so this is the way to add errors. Similarly, we can use the same data. Okay, we can select the data and then draw it in the form of a lines also. Okay, but here you cannot see the errors, so we can go back and then choose the data and show it in the form of lines. So here you can see the error bars are clearly visible, and here also you can do some settings. You can make it. So this is the way you can show the errors, okay, or add error bars, and you can even change the axis, this axis also. So this is the way how to add error bars using the origin software.